leadership has always been quite complicated. There are so many things that leaders need to take into account. And that's before we even start to mention the intricate nuances of dealing with people. To make matters even more complicated, what people now want and expect from their leaders has fundamentally changed. As our societies become more uncertain and complicated, and we're subject to the seemingly endless global shocks, wars, pandemics, natural disasters, we have reassessed all domains of our life, including the role that work plays. There has been a significant shift to integrate work into our life rather than just have a job. It wasn't the Great Resignation, it was the Great Renaissance. And the role of leadership has fundamentally changed. Our old models of leadership won't work in this new world of work. But rather than add to the endless list of complex approaches to leadership, we've taken a different approach. We have tried to simplify what effective leadership looks like, to focus leaders' attention on the essence of true leadership and stay away from all the peripheral fads that bombard us. And so we start with a simple premise. We believe that people want to do good work. In fact, the vast majority of people want to do great work, to have a sense of satisfaction and meaning from the work that they do. We call this meaningful work. And through our research, we've identified the core components. First is a sense of agency, that is autonomy or freedom to be able to do the work in the way that you can choose. Second is a sense of belonging or connectedness with others. Third is when we can use our skills and knowledge to have a sense of contribution through the work that we do. And all of this is amplified when we have a sense of significance or purpose in our work, often found through a sense of service to others. And we've identified a number of different capacities that leaders need in order to be able to achieve this. And the first is that inner capacity, being really clear about what your identity is as a leader, having great emotional intelligence skills to be able to avoid your leadership shadow. This is about the being, not the doing of leadership. The second is the relational capacity, which is that wonderful ability to deeply connect with other people, to make them feel that they're valued, that they're supported, that they're cared for. And in this distracted world that we're living in, that's quite an art. But leaders also need to be able to get things done, and we call this task capacity. This is about holding people accountable for outcomes, for getting teams to work together as effectively as possible. And finally, we need the context capacity, which is the ability to understand and balance the operational versus strategic demands in one's role and work at the right level of work. It's also about understanding your broader stakeholders and being able to navigate through the different needs across the whole organisation. We believe that everyone has the potential to be a great leader. However, each individual is at a different point in their development journey, which is why our Meaningful Leadership program incorporates a blended methodology, including e-learning modules, individual coaching, skills practice sessions, and group projects, to focus each individual on their own unique learning needs. The world is crying out for great leaders who make work meaningful for those that they lead.